Welcome to Jim's EV Adventures. I have a product that I'm truly excited to bring to you today. Let's get into it. This is a product that I am truly excited to bring to you. This unboxing will be key to whether I can recommend this or not. A piece of cardboard, and voila, a very nice portable charger bag. You have the EVDANCE app guide. We have the level 2 model EVACS 4002 uniform. Before I take this out of the bag, let's examine the handle. Okay, nice dust cover. This is metal. Looks like a very quality handle. It is an ETL recognized component from Intertech. As you know, level 2 charger will have to have a 1450 plug, a NEMA 1450 plug on it. Well, indeed, that's what we have here. We have a NEMA 1450 plug. But one of the things it came with, and let me bring this over here for you to see, is it came with an adapter. What do you mean by an adapter? Well, not only does this thing charge at 220 volts, but it can also charge off of 110. This is important. This makes this a very useful portable charger because now you can use it anywhere there's an outlet, any electrical outlet, 110 or 220. That's important. So that makes this a very useful charger already. So I'm gonna flip this over so we can see this side. And I'm gonna go ahead and set this up so I can plug it in to 120. Plug it into a 120 outlet and we can operate it and see how it works. Are we ready? What I'm going to do now is take you through the setup using a phone. To do that, I'm going to plug into a 110 outlet. And here we go to do that right now. And as soon as I plug it in, you see the screen lights up. And I've got no internet and no Bluetooth connectivity right now. And on the side here is a little QR code. I'm going to go ahead and open my camera, turn this up on the side, and scan the QR code, opening this in Chrome. And it's going to take me to the App Store for Apple. And then you're going to see right here, EVDANCE, a utility. I'm going to get that. So I'm downloading this to my phone. I'm going to open this. So what I'm going to do now is register using my password to get a verification code, and I'm going to do that now. I could also use my phone. I'm going to do that off screen. I also have to enter a 6 to 25 digit password. Once you do that, you have to click register by clicking the box that says I have read and agree, and then click the button that says register. Before you do that, you have to enter a verification code. I've got 111 seconds before they'll send me another one, but they just sent me a verification code and I'm going to enter that and all is done. I can click register now. So now all I have to do once I've registered is enter my phone number and my password. So once I have registered everything, then it's going to say, allow EVDANCE to find Bluetooth devices. And I've got tons of Bluetooth devices in the house, and I'm going to allow it to send me notifications by adding the charger. EVDANCE would like to access your camera. You have to allow that. Then you have to scan the QR code on the charger, which is right there. And then there's a PIN code to go with that. I found the PIN code on a little patch right here in this, and that's not very intuitive. Let me enter the PIN code and we'll go. So now I have confirmation and I can connect via Bluetooth. So now I'm connecting via Bluetooth. I have a Bluetooth green connection here. The next is to allow it to connect to my SSID. And I'll have my network added here. I'm not showing you that. And then I have to add the Wi-Fi password here. I've entered my password, now I will configure. The next thing it allows you to do is set the maximum current. The current value should be set less than the maximum load used by the household. In this case, 12 amps is all I'm going to allow it to pull through this 110 outlet. I don't have a 20 amp outlet that is 110, I only have 15 amp outlets. So I'm going to confirm that. It is ready to connect to the EV. I am ready to charge. I have plugged it in once just to test it out. I got 12 amps. This is set to 12 amps. The charger, the EVSE is set to 12 amps, but my car is set to 8 amps. When it is charging level 1, the maximum it will pull is 8 amps. And when I plug in, we should hear a beep and it should start charging. Here, it's asking me to slide to start charging. So now the unit has been set to charge. I just heard the beep and magically 8 amps, 10 seconds, and it's going to show me how many kilowatt hours I deliver between 80 and 85%. So again, charging at 8 amps. We've been charging for 6 minutes. We haven't even delivered a tenth of a kilowatt hour yet. I started at 80%. The car will finish at 85%, and we'll see how long it actually takes. Okay guys, we're gonna do a garage installation for you right now. We're gonna do so by putting a place to mount this first, right here. That should hold that. This is the one that came with the EVDANCE machine right here. So it's got a place to wrap your wire around it. I'm gonna install it about right here. Now this is installed. The EVDANCE charger over. Okay, so give me just a moment and we'll get it plugged in and started. And here comes the plug-in. And as you can see, it is now plugged in. I'm going to set to plug and charge and confirm. So when I plug it in, it should start charging. So now I've got my lowest price, normal price, peak price, normal price set up. I'm going to save it. So now I'm going to set my limits back to 40 amps and confirm. And I'm ready to plug in now. Let's go ahead and plug this in. And I'm going to use this charger for about the next week to see how it operates. You heard the car beep and the charging has started, ramping up. 19, 20, 22, 28, 33, 35, 39, and that's probably gonna, I've popped over to 40 amps. So let's see how this is doing in the app. So plug and charge is active. If I wanted to stop charging, I could swipe to stop. 240 volts, 9.8 kilowatts power. So almost 10 going into the car right now. 40 out of 40. And everything is operating normally. Okay, hey friends, here we are. It is a week later, and I have been using this charger exclusively for 1 week to charge my Bolt EUV. I have charged it at 32 amps, at 24 amps, at 16 amps, and even at 10 amps on the low side of the 240 volt charging system. But you can see it's currently set at 40 amps. And I have used this thing all week long. And here, what I'm gonna show you is on the app, and I'm recording the screen, so this will show up for you on the screen separately from the video here, is the fact that it keeps a good charging record. You can see the history, how many kilowatt hours I have delivered over the course of this past week. And let's look at the statistics. This is February 1st through today, which is February 7th. I have not charged today. I have not charged since I've been home. I actually just went to the Iona rechargery and charged there. But for the week, based on my electric rates here, the cost has been $25.06. And that's a little high because I rounded off to the nearest penny above where the actual rates are. So about $25 for a little bit more than 550 miles of driving. The last charge I did here was from 1:17 in the morning to 4:52 in the morning, just before I went to work on Thursday. For example, 46.12, I came home at about 20%, if I'm not mistaken, that day. Actually, I was at about 15% because the bars had just turned orange in the Bolt. Now, the question is, would I buy this unit myself? And the answer is absolutely. This is an absolutely top quality portable charger. Again, both for level 2 and level 1. Because remember, this comes with an adapter that allows you to plug it in to 110. And this will become the portable charger for the Hyundai Ioniq 5. This is a top level ETL certified unit that you don't get with other low cost, inexpensive chargers that you find on the marketplace today. So this is a GEMS EV recommended charging unit, unlike anything I've reviewed before. And so that's going to wrap this particular video up. If you want to know how to order this particular unit, please see the description below for links and discount codes. And thanks for stopping by.